Okay, hello, good afternoon, my friends. Welcome to my channel. This is the task number 8. This is the end of the semester, and I'm very happy to share this with you. Let's start with our presentation. Let me tell you a little bit about me. My full name is Samuel Fernando Gutiérrez Almanza. Currently, I am student in la UNAD, Universidad Nacional Abierta y a Distancia. Currently, I study Bachelor in Languages with English emphasis. And let me tell you a little bit about me. I am 37 years old. Currently, I live in a beautiful town called La Mesa, Cundinamarca. This is amazing um, town. I love the weather. I love the people. I love the landscapes that you could see from here. And currently, I am an English teacher. I love this job because I have developed so many abilities and skill about the education. Let me tell you about La Mesa. La Mesa is a nice place. Recently, it has had a lot of changes. It has a pleasant weather and it is visited by many tourists. And La Mesa is larger than Mesitas. Mesitas del Colegio is a nearby town. And okay, Mesitas is warmer than La Mesa, but I love La Mesa more. Okay. Okay, guys, so let's continue over here. And now we are going to talk about, oh my God, okay, here's good. Let me talk about my hobbies. First of all, I love to listening to music because I feel that it helps me a lot to develop the listening skills. For that reason, in my free time, I love watching I'm sorry, listening to music. My favorite song is Counting Stars. Counting Stars. This is my favorite song in this moment because Linkin Park create a song which I love so much, Nearby, and it helps me a lot to flow with the rhythm and be fluently with my English. Also, in my free time, when I had time, when I'm not studying and developing some universities task, I love watching movies. I love the action genre, but I love also the mystery and the thrillers where the story is more interesting. Yeah. Okay. What I love, oh my God, I love to go to the farm on my free times because I love two animals. One of them is the hens, the rooster, the hens. Basically, I love these animals. They are so lovely. Basically, I feed them and watch them for a lot of time in the mornings. Also, what I like to do, I love walk my dog because I feel that I'm stressed and I can think new things when I have to develop interesting activities. And what else I love to do? I love to practice my English because it helps me to develop so many skills. And I love to read loudly. It helps me to be fluently in my English. Let's check with the next slide. Okay, what about my personality? Positive and negative things. Positive, I like learning new things. Always is welcome the new things that I can learn around so many topics. And I try to use my free time, we can see, when I have no topics about the university, learn some new words, some new expressions, idioms, and so many new things to me. It helps me to grow and improve my skills and my abilities. Okay, that's welcome. Also, I am good in the communication with the people. I try to create new relations with new people because I like to learn and interact with so many people. And talk about how I learn English. That's very interesting for the people. And expressing my ideas is very easy for me. I am open it without talk about my personal life, but I am very open to talk about any topic. Not for a long time, but I like to speak about new topics. And what about negative things? Okay, negative things. I have to say that I am a procrastinator. That's one of my weaknesses. But basically, I work on it daily. I feel that don't procrastinate the things that you have to do and get practically prices for the things that you have to do. That's very important. That's very important because if you have an activities, you have to be responsible for those things. Remember that you have a deadline. Don't don't leave these activities at the end of the time. It's very important. It helps me a lot about my health. I have improved that doing the things that I have to do with time. That's very, very, very important. Okay, guys, so let's continue over here and let's to check what more interesting things I have to for you. What about my daily routine? What about my activities on weekend? That's very important. First of all, I wake up at 6 a.m. That's my routine. It's early. Sometimes I wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. I love the coffee in the mornings. I need to have a cup of coffee every morning. I love the coffee. Mm, what else can I tell you? After that, I develop some activities. If I don't have many things to do, I try to do exercise. I used to go, went, I usually went with my wife to the gym, but she traveled to her country. Now I try to do some activities to be exercise. After that, I take a shower, and then I have a breakfast. I love to eat broad. I love to eat bread, arepas. I love to eat avocados. Orange juice are delicious. After that, I go to my job. I start working at 8 a.m. until 12, more or less, or sometimes I work in the afternoons until from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. After I go to my house, to my home, and I develop some university activities. Basically, I pray, I ask for my family, I ask for my wife, and I go to sleep. That's very important. On my weekends, okay, generally I try to develop some lack activities, some miss activities from the university that I have. Sometimes it takes a lot of times, but when I have free time, I love watching movies, listening to music, wash my motorcycle, walk, the simple things in the life. Okay, so let's continue. Oh my God, I love this part. A significant person in my life. I have to say that is my wife. She changed a lot of me. She believed in me, and I simply love her. She is an angel. Her name is Sara Julia Matei Kayama. She is 42 years old. She currently lives in Venezuela, and I have big plans with her in the future. She is an English teacher, and she has a son, a 6 years old son. Isa, yes. She yeah, yeah. Oh my God. She he are my compliment in my life. They are very important. Okay, my wife, she is, oh my God, I forgot that word. She is 1.65 meters tall. She has got short and blonde hair. She has got beautiful, big, and brown color eyes. Oh my God, I have to read for a little bit for a help. But her skin is fair and she is thin. Practically, she's a direct person. She always tells the truth. And sometimes she seems like oh my God, that she talks talks with her loud voice, but that is her tone. Because she needs to know the truth or she wants to be directly. So many people thinks that she's scolding the person, but no, she is the sweetest person in the world. I love that woman. Okay, what I have to say about her, she is cheerful, enthusiastic, and she loves exercise. She loves to dance every time she can. Okay, let's continue over here in our next slide. Share some experiences. Um, I remember that once we went to Lago, that was one of my happiest memories in my life. I traveled with my wife, and I enjoyed that travel. I remember that we passed for the sliders with a lot of water. The weather was amazing. Also, I have to say that there is a lion. I I have to say that we needed time to visit the lion. I think that that was one of the most important animal that we wanted to visit. I hope that in the future we can. Uh, there is a day that makes me feel worried, and that was the day that my wife fainted in the street. That was a terrifying day because I didn't know what was happening with her to her, but I went with her every single second. um, Thanks to God, it, it didn't happen anything bad, just was a lack of breakfast and everything was okay that day. But that was a worried day for me, a worried morning. Okay, dreams and future plans. Um, I have so many plans for the future. I I will continue with my university. I will continue preparing myself because English is very important. But most important for me is grow as a person. Also because I want to help the most of the people that wants to learn and get some dreams in the future. Grow as a person is very important. In some months, I will travel to Venezuela with my wife. She's a very important part of my life. and we have a lot of plans. I hope that everything goes okay. Basically, what I have to say about the future plans: save money, travel for a lot, new, know new places, and get old. Get older with my wife is very important for me. Had a lot of experience that wealth my life. Okay, guys, so that was all. Thank you very much to watch this video, and I hope that you can see this video in the future and say, hey, Samuel, you did it right. I'll see you later, my friends.